Well, people continue to visit the moving wall in Tioga, Pennsylvania tonight, and a candlelight vigil was held in memory of the 58,000 names on that traveling Vietnam wall. And that's where we're going to find our very own Renata Steele to share more about the event tonight. Renata?
Good evening, Nick. It is certainly a somber evening here earlier tonight for that candlelight vigil. I want to speak a little bit softly because I'm only about 20 or 30 away from where volunteers are reading the names of those 58,000 service members that are on the wall. I don't want to be disruptive to them. But earlier tonight, there was a candlelight vigil here at Williamson High School where the moving wall is on display. Pastor Stephen Neff sharing a message of gratitude and remembrance for the more than 58,000 servicemen and women who lost their lives during the Vietnam War. Family members got up and shared memories of their loved ones who were lost in Vietnam, like Army Sergeant First Class Richard Fay, who died in Vietnam in 1970. His nephew, Timothy Fay, shared stories with the audience about his fun-loving uncle who just loved to make people laugh, he said. Along with his childhood memories, Fay shared that his uncle went back to Vietnam at age 38, in part to serve alongside the young soldiers who answered the call of their country.
I think people have to be informed of what really did happen. How many families that separated and hurt, you know?
It was awful. That was the first time I ever seen my dad cry. When Uncle Dick, they got the call, first time and only time I ever seen my dad cry. Ooh, it was awful.
And Fay told us that his uncle would have just loved the wall and just the way the community is coming together here in Tioga to remember those lives lost. The event this evening concluded with the playing of taps at 9 p.m. But we want to remind everyone that the wall is on continuous public display here 24 hours a day. Right now we have one couple that are here, but if you really want to come at a time where it's going to be nice and quiet, you can just have that solitude to reflect. You can come at 3 o'clock in the morning and just take your time, walk through, and just let whatever emotions come to you there are. But if you'd like to come in the middle of the day, there are plenty of volunteers here around the clock, and everyone is welcome at any time. Our coverage will continue tomorrow, but for now, Nick, I'll send it back to you. Live from Tioga, Renata Steele, WENY News.